Why is it that some people work 60 hours a week and still can't get ahead, while others seem to build wealth effortlessly? It's not because they're smarter. It's not because they work harder. It's because they're playing a different game, and most people don't even know that game exists. We're taught the same script from day one. Go to school, get good grades, go to college, get a stable job, buy a house, retire at 65. That used to work decades ago. But today, that's the fastest way to stay broke. You graduate with a mountain of debt before you even start earning. You spend your 20s trying to catch up. You spend your 30s trying to survive. By the time you're in your 40s, you're burned out, still renting, and wondering what went wrong. The truth is, the system isn't broken. It's working exactly the way it was designed, just not for you. Most people are trapped in a cycle that looks like this. You wake up, go to work, get paid, pay taxes, pay bills, and then repeat. You never get ahead because the system is built to keep you busy, not wealthy. You think income is the goal. It's not. Wealth isn't how much you make, it's how much you keep and where you put it. See, the rich don't work for money. They make money work for them. While most people are upgrading their car or buying the latest iPhone, the wealthy are buying things that put money in their pockets every month. Things like stocks, real estate, businesses, even intellectual property. They're not chasing paychecks, they're building cash flow. And while you're paying taxes on every dollar you earn, they're using loopholes to legally pay less. They're borrowing against appreciating assets. They're using debt as leverage. They're not playing the same game, they're playing on a whole different board. And here's where it gets worse. Even if you're saving money, you're still losing, because inflation is silently stealing from you. You know that $100 you tucked away last year? It's worth less today. Prices are rising. Rent, food, gas, everything's more expensive. That's not just bad luck. That's what happens when trillions of dollars are printed out of thin air. Your dollar is losing value, year after year. But assets? They rise with inflation. That's why the rich get richer even during recessions, because they own the things that inflate. You're working for dollars. They're collecting assets. It's not about working harder. It's about working smarter. So what can you do? Here's the truth. You don't need to be a genius. You don't need a trust fund. But you do need a plan. Start by increasing your skills. Learn something that gives you leverage, coding, copywriting, sales, investing. Something that the market values. Next, live below your means, not forever, but long enough to build a launchpad. Stop trying to impress people who don't care. That $300 sneaker flex isn't wealth, it's a trap. Then, invest. Early. Consistently. Even if it's small. Even if it's $10 a week. Time is your biggest asset, and compound growth is real, but only if you start. Build ownership. Start a side hustle. Buy an index fund. Write a book. Sell a service. Create something that pays you without trading time for money. And above all, study money. Read books. Watch videos. Listen to people who've done it. Most people spend their entire lives working for money, but never spend even 1 week learning how money actually works. If you feel like you're stuck, like you're always behind, like you're drowning while others are cruising, it's not your fault. But it is your responsibility to change it. Because no one's coming to save you. But you can save yourself, if you're willing to stop playing the game they taught you, and start learning the game that actually builds wealth. Staying poor isn't just hard. It's expensive. Make a different choice. It starts today.